I'd like to start this video with a very genuine thank you. I've not made videos for a while to work on my studies. Not having your passion for making videos there because you have to prioritize other things in your life was quite difficult for me. So to come back and to see that most of you are still here, it warms my heart. I'm very grateful, and I really hope that I can give back by making entertaining videos, and hopefully in the future we can do some beautiful things as well. Enjoy the video. I'm back. Look at me. I'm in my underwear. We were on a streak of 6. Okay, what are we seeing? Trees. A lot of trees. Could be northern. Could be Maine or something. Speaking of Maine, let's go to a main road. Oh, waste paper. Okay. We've been going for a while. We haven't found any hint yet. Now, this finally seems like something we can do something with. No outlet. Hey, Mansfield, Connecticut. That's a very... It's so lucky that we can get this sign in the window. Mansfield, Connecticut. That's pretty in line with what I said. Mansfield. Now, that might be a more challenging one to find. We found a Fairfield. The only risk, again, is that we're on the border. Although with this spawn that we just got, I highly doubt it. Because I don't think forest trails like these small ones go past the borders of the states. I mean, they could. Well, in that case, I assume they wouldn't really put a state border sign on. It's so funny to see, like, completely different countries as names for an area in America. And then, of course, all the English names, like Norwich. Hey, there it is. I don't know where I just found it. So Windham shouldn't be very hard to find now, right? Because there's not a lot of roads. Trying to look directly. This is North Windham. It's right here. This is also North Windham Road. Okay. That was a very easy spawn here. We gotta be here somewhere. Alright. Connecticut. That was a quick snipe. It's just a road sign that actually did its job. I'm so happy now. How long has it been? How long have I been recording? 7 minutes. The previous 2 episodes, the first one took me half an hour, so that's a good start. Maybe we can make some faster progress. I mean, at the end of the day, speed doesn't gain us anything. I think my meditation has actually helped me a lot with being more patient with progress. Think of games like this, but in general, there's so much situations in life where you're like, if I go faster, I'll get more done. The problem with, like, streaks, for example, but also, let's say, things you do on the regular every day. If you go to the gym, for example, you're not getting more out of your workout if you do it faster. You can get more out of your day, but if you keep cramming in physical activity, you're gonna wear yourself out. And those are just, like, lessons that I need to learn a bit more in this phase of my life. It really helps me to know that if I can do something consistently, it beats doing it in high intensity. Rockford Service Center. We could be in Rockford. Kind of, if you just seclude this area like this could be in the Netherlands. SRDA. Could it be Dallas? No, Dallas isn't that fast. That's the only thing that can... Maybe Dakota, by the way. This looks like South Dakota. It really does. I am confidently willing to say in advance that I'm gonna assume we're in South Dakota. These are both gonna be a lot of numbers. 1400? Is that 0? Nah. From here it looks like 0, but it's probably 100 or something. 00S? Okay. I'm just gonna start looking in South Dakota. I'm so confident that we're in South Dakota. It doesn't say 1400 and then west. It could be North Dakota because the DK would still hold up, but that's about... No. Based on these two, I feel like if I had enough time, I mean, I do have enough time, but if I stood here long enough, I would figure this out. The thing is, you need to go to a state. You need to count up to 1400. And then see where it crosses. You also have west and south, so that helps a lot. And then you need to just figure out which one it is. It could be Nebraska. The thing is, though, am I reading this properly? Because this says west, but it's going from north to south. That doesn't make any sense. It's facing in a different direction. I'm starting to feel like we're more in like an area like Idaho or something. Or Wyoming. Ooh, we have a pretty good chance. Nah, come on. Okay. As easy as the previous one was, that's the time we needed to get this one. Because this is not looking very good so far. But, to get back on what we just discussed. You can do something fast. But the moment you gotta do something slow, it can feel like a disappointment. Because it's like... Oh, the previous one was so fast and now I can't make any progress. We're making progress. Because we're moving. We're on the road. We're doing what we need to do. That's all that matters, isn't it? There is something so beautiful about this endless sea of countryside. Let's see. Bunch of trucks. Trucks could be useful. US dot. Oryx. Idaho. Looks like we're in Idaho because it's multiple trucks from Idaho. I did call South Dakota before, so gotta get back from that one and be like, you know what? Looks like I was wrong. Where's Oryx? Dick shooter? What? Mr. Larry says, welcome back and congratulations on your graduation. Thank you. I always find those injured billboards hilarious. So in your face with smiling person. I would not have guessed that this was in Iowa though. Definitely seemed further south. Especially weather makes it seem like a place could be warmer, but you could just have a sunny day in the north, right? Thank you for the comment. Robin Elseman says, congratulations on graduating, man. Thank you so much, Robin. Appreciate that. Tata Trigger says, GeoGuessr looks so hard. And I guess it is difficult, but if you take your time, you'll eventually find a highway or any indications that you know where you are. So it's doable. It's doable. We went back to spawn and we seem to be going to a way more populated area than we just initially saw. So we got Rockford, we got Driggs. We're pretty much already at Driggs, so we found that. Dude, this place is impossible. Okay, let's not exaggerate. This is the hardest spawn I've had in this run. Do cemeteries share their locations? Oh, we can enter the cemetery. This is a lot of information here. We're at Blackfoot, Idaho. Which should be near Driggs. Highway 39. That's very helpful. I would assume we would be near Driggs, but apparently not. Because there's no Highway 39 there, which explains why we've been searching for so incredibly long. I can neither find the 39 nor Blackfoot. And it is in Idaho. The only thing I know for sure still is that we're in Idaho. I remember saying, this might be South Dakota. That was half an hour ago. And that was already when I thought, this is taking pretty long. Well, you can't say I'm not trying, right? Please, Snake River. You know, that might actually help a little bit. Well, that's kind of funny. We did find it. This is the Snake River. It goes all the way here. So we can just start looking around that one. I mean, part of me is having great fun because it's so challenging and difficult. That's kind of what you want, right? There you go. Blackfoot, Aberdeen, America Falls. America Falls is the furthest away. So that should be the easiest one to find. Here's Twin Falls. Aberdeen, I found it. Fairview, America Falls. So where's Blackfoot? I'll take the guess. I'll take the guess. After an hour. Why are we reading comments twice? Well, I've made 2 videos about GeoGuessr so far, and this is my first time doing comments. So, Odie in real life says, bro about to dox us all with his new GeoGuessr skills. Oni from specifically Kentucky. On the farm street with a number 5 next to the mill. Base Tabs, which is an awesome channel, by the way, says, I love this game. Good to see Patrick is still there. Yeah, he's going strong. I've had this guy for ages, and it's like a great prop for the background of my videos. Mr. Larry the Hacker says, then again, most people here in the States forget about Rhode Island. No way I would have guessed it either. I will say that there seems to be a Google Maps glitch with the names. I went on Google Maps and it now just says Milan. There's AI reactions? Ah, good to know. The map names can definitely be tricky sometimes. Thanks for the heads up. That does not... Thanks for the relating. And thanks for commenting on both videos, Mr. Larry. Appreciate it. And let's get back into the video. In 7 minutes, this is gonna be an hour. I'll just take the guess. Thank you. I was so lost. The things I do for a GeoGuessr Let's Play. Alright, is our last spawn a bit easier? I was just hoping the state was on there. You get a fine for littering on the highway. Good, get him. Eskimo Curly Road, Maycrest Avenue. Eskimo? Are we in Alaska? Surely not. Yeah, definitely getting more Florida vibes now. It's just so stupid. There's so many trash cans. I can't... there you go. Hernando County, Florida. Thank you. We can just not... It's a county. So it's going to be really small. Is it going to be on the south somewhere? I have enough confidence to guess Florida right now. It just... everything about this screams Florida. Brooksville, Florida. I got enough hints. There's no way I'm not in Florida, right? Let's just send it. Boom. Florida. Guess. Alright. 3 states each episode. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you liked this episode of GeoGuessr. If you did, then please leave me a like. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.